Dang, bro. Hope that intro works.
I decided to come around the chair instead of in front of the chair. If you don't see us, if you only listen by podcast, just to laugh, go to YouTube.
Yeah, please. And comment and subscribe and do all that stuff. But yeah, my name's Jonathan Noel.
I'm Brian Noel.
This is Forms and Focus,
where we provide guided forms that manifest
radical focus.
Our goal, and we hope that you are focused as boy.
So why do we staying focused?
Why do we want to be focused?
Well, because we want to accomplish
our dreams.
Things that take focus.
That's right.
You can't get what you want without focus.
That's true.
Unless you're just the luckiest person on the world.
Yeah.
On the planet.
And hey, if that's you, that's fine. But
Great.
The rest of us, we need to focus.
So one thing when you're trying to focus, you might realize after you've been focusing on that screen for so long, trying to get things done, that you may be experiencing a little bit of eye fatigue.
Eye fatigue. That's what we're talking about today.
Exactly.
I don't even know, like, what does it feel like to have eye fatigue?
Yeah.
It hurts, I guess. Like dry.
Just so, there are times in my life once where I played Skyrim.
I feel like this is like you're like admitting to some guilt. There was a time.
Full disclosure. One time I played Skyrim for like 5 hours straight, and my eyes really hurt after that. That was eye fatigue. Yeah, so
I love it.
So we were doing some research. Looks like we're looking at data Reportal.
Yes.
The average American spends 7 hours and 11 minutes looking at screens every day.
That's a lot. So
we were just talking about sitting, and that was around 8 hours, which is about half of the time you're awake in your cycle. So it's funny because if you look at this too, it looks like basically when everyone's sitting, they're looking at screens too.
Oh my gosh. And I read that most people check their phones 58 times a day. 30 of those times are during their work hours.
That doesn't sound like focus to me.
What are you looking at?
Not to sound like your annoying boss, but 38 times in one day.
58.
58 times in one day? That's a lot.
If I could do quick math, it'd be 8 hours divided by 60.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it feels like people check it more than that. That's like it's 10 times an hour. It's about one every 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably more now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Yeah, it looks like 70% of phone sessions are less than 2 minutes as well. So what I interpret from that is that's the impulsive pulling out your phone. You look at it. You don't do anything.
Yeah.
You don't even remember what you looked at.
Oh, yeah.
You just look at it.
Go to email, go to Twitter, go to Facebook, go to Instagram.
Boom. And you hit them all and then close it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the pure instinctual or the habit like in your brain, like tick almost at that point.
Have you ever been in an elevator where someone walks in and the first thing you do is pull out your phone and look at it?
Yeah, because you don't want to make eye contact with someone in an elevator.
Yeah. What is wrong with us? We suck.
Human connection?
Beings.
No way. Get out of here. No, I know exactly. That's exactly what happens.
Oh, that's terrible. So March 11, 2019 study, the average office worker spends 1,700 hours per year in front of a computer screen. I mean, how many hours are you at work? I mean, if you're white collar, you pretty much spend most of your day. And even now in meetings, you've got your laptop and you're looking at reports and all that kind of stuff. And that doesn't include your social and TV addictions when you get home.
Yeah, exactly. You get home, throw on some Mandalorian or whatever you're watching. You're still watching Friends for some reason, even though you've gone through it Friends 20 times.
Yes.
It's crazy. And, I'm guilty of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not hating, but we're just saying, like, this is not something. It's kind of a new phenomenon for the human race.
Yeah, it really is.
So
why does looking at the sunset feel so good? Probably because it's not a freaking screen.
It's not a screen. If you look at the sunset on a screen, it just doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't.
So
what's the problems with all this, bro?
Yeah, why is the computer, or why do screens strain your eyes? Well, a lot of it has to do with how much you blink. So you actually blink less.
That's
How much less?
I had no clue of that before I read this. So, according to the American Academy of Ophthalmology, focus in the eyes on computer screens or other digital devices has been shown to reduce a person's blink rate by a third to a half, which tends to dry out those eyes.
That's crazy, right?
I
So,
know.
and it makes sense. I mean, I've experienced it with video games for sure, but you realize you haven't blinked in so long that when you do blink, their eyes are so dry. It's almost like your eyelids are like, whoosh, it's almost like scraping across.
I wonder. I mean, when I read that, I was actually pretty shocked by that, and I didn't have time or investigate why that. Why do you blink more when you're taking a hike versus looking at a screen? Like, I have no idea. It's pretty wild.
I guess it's a focus thing. Like you're just
Yeah.
staring, whatever. So we're also looking. American Academy of Ophthalmology published an article 2019 concluded blue light filters are no more effective at reducing the symptoms of digital eye strain than a neutral filter.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I have blue light glasses.
Same.
I've tried them.
Turns out they're BS.
I mean, that's according to the AAO.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, if there's no financial incentives,
that's true. That's true.
basically they're saying the blue light glasses are worthless.
Yeah. So, but they're still selling them. But
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I tried them. Honestly, I didn't experience any differences in wearing them for hours. But
I think if you're gonna stare at a screen for hours, you're staring at a screen for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just putting on some glasses and thinking, "Oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, I'm good." You're gonna have to take maybe some breaks.
Yeah, so speaking of, if the blue light glasses don't work, what should we do? So the first thing is keep your distance. The eyes actually have to work harder to see close up than far away. Try keeping the monitor or your screen at arm's length, about 25 inches. I mean, you're probably, if you're watching on YouTube right now, my arm is fully extended. You're not walking around with your arm fully extended in front of you.
You're not.
But when you sit there and your phone's right in your face, when you lay down at night, your phone's right in your face.
Your eyes are working harder to focus on.
Yeah, you're straining your eyes.
So, long story short, treat your device like it has a disease.
Yes, hold it away from you.
Get it away from you, and that's helpful. Yeah, also adjusting your lighting is important. So if your screen is significantly brighter than the surrounding light around you, your eyes have to work harder to see.
Yeah.
So I think I've definitely experienced that, what you like turn on a screen, or if you're looking at a computer screen at night and you go from like the night mode background on like a website, then like it's all white.
It'll blast you.
It blasts you. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my gosh.
So I've noticed this too. So I do a lot of the research at night after the kids go to bed. And if I don't have a couple lamps on around me and I'm complete darkness looking at my computer, like it hurts my eyes.
Yeah, it feels like your retinas are burning.
Yeah. But if I turn on lamps around me, if I've got plenty of light around me, it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah, makes sense. Another thing to keep in mind would be to keep your eyes moist. Keep artificial tears at hand to help lubricate your eyes when they feel dry. And then consider using like humidifiers around you if you're staring at a screen a lot.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason, at some point last year, I remember my eyes were super dry. I had to do this.
Yeah.
I bought the fake tears or whatever, and I was using them, and it made a huge difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it kind of went away. I don't know why, but I remember it was bad. I mean, it was really bad.
Yeah. So one that we didn't write down, but actually you told me this when we started this, when we were talking about the subject. You need to, just like we talked about in sitting, you need to take move breaks. You need to take eye breaks.
Totally.
You need to stand up from your computer. You need to walk out, look out a window, look far away distances. Like make sure you take time to give your eyes a break.
Exactly. I think I was listening to, it was a Huberman Lab. By the way, check that out. He's actually, smart.
He's
Andrew
freaking
Huberman.
brilliant.
It's incredible. Great podcast. But he was talking about, when you're staring at things close, I think it compresses or constricts your lens because you're focusing so hard. But then when you look at a distance, it actually relaxes the eyes. So it's kind of like your counter stretch, more or less.
Oh, nice.
Or whatever it is, your cool down. So you stare at things at a distance. You want to do that if you're looking at screens or things close up for extended periods of time.
Well, if you think about it, like human evolution, like what did we look at super close up, like, I don't know, 500 years ago?
If you were, you're probably focusing on a task that wasn't taking 8 hours a day.
And it was
You
still
know.
probably an arm. If
You were probably because you're used to. I think humans are used to looking like at the horizon.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking for like hunting game or whatever, or this
Yeah.
and that. So you're kind of looking further distances.
Yeah. And even if you're working with your hands, right? And it's still an arm's distance away.
Yeah.
So like I think this is new for us as humans to have something right in your freaking face. It's blasting
For
light at
so many, for so much of the day.
most of the waking day. So last but not least, stop using those devices right before you go to bed. I mean, I'm guilty of that. I do that.
Of course, everyone is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried to not do it, and if you can do it consistently, it is amazing.
Yeah. I've noticed significant differences in my sleep
100%.
and how I feel when I read a book and then go to bed versus look at my phone and then go to bed.
Exactly.
Big difference.
Yeah, about an hour before bed, I just put on the salt lamp, that's over here in the corner. Keep the mood down.
That's right.
And don't look at the device. And my sleep has been incredible if I do that.
It's a good habit.
It's like a drug.
All right. So for Americans, we're sitting at our computers most of the day. If you're white collar, you got eye strain, you got stress, you got tension, you got monkey brain. But if you want to focus on your dreams, unfortunately, a lot of that means you're going to sit down, you're going to build a website, you're going to stare at a screen. Yep. So give yourself a break before you focus on your dream, before you do something that's towards a goal. Take a walk, look in the distance.
Exactly.
Rest your eyes, rest your body, and then come back, get it done.
Get those fake tear things.
That's right.
Lubricate your eyes. And hopefully that helps.
Hopefully it helps. So go to formsandfocus.com, subscribe to the newsletter, and then go to the YouTube Forms and Focus channel and subscribe to the channel.
I'm glad you do the outro, bro. Thanks for that, because I'd forget that every time.
No worries. All right, bro.